Oh my goodness me, I am so excited. This song actually... I wish that I could understand what he's... Kia ora and welcome. My name is ZoeStibi and I'm a vocal coach with over 18 years of experience in teaching people like yourself how to sing. So if you're interested in learning to sing with more control and power and resonance, then check out the link in the description below, because my online singing school, the Vocal Academy, is accepting new students and I would really love to help you with your vocal technique. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Ed Sheeran and, excuse my pronunciation, Diljit Dosanjh. I hope that I said that correctly. Please feel free to correct me down in the comments. I always do my best to pronounce people's names correctly. We're going to take a look at their new performance that they did in Birmingham, and I'm super excited. Let's see what they're up to. I've got no idea what to expect.
Any guess कौन आ सकता है? Ed Sheeran आ गया। आया Ed Sheeran पंजाबिया। Birmingham, sing it.
Oh my goodness me, I am so excited for these two styles to come together. I'm already really excited. I absolutely love Indian music and actually South Asian music in general. I think is just so exciting and full of wonderful beats. I just wanted to say that I am not an expert. Obviously, I don't speak Punjabi. I am not an expert in Indian music or Pakistani music, so I am just an appreciator of everything, and obviously everything that I'm saying is going to be coming from my contemporary Western musical bias and my training. So I just wanted to put that out there. So we have Ed Sheeran coming out. Oh, I. You know, that is in a chest voice quality, glottal onset, starting with that sound. Let's just go back on that, because I was like loving these little... Place to find a lover, so the bar is where I go. Me and my friends sat at the table doing shots, drinking fast, and then we talk slow. And you come over and start up a conversation with just me, and trust me, I'll give it a chance. Now take my hand, stop, then the man on the jukebox, and then we start to dance. You're singing like, girl, you know I want your love. I would actually really love to see like even more of the Indian music come in here, but I'm really hoping that it's going to come in. So I just had a little bit of a look, and Diljit is an Indian singer, actor, film producer. I think there's so many things that this dude does, which is just amazing. I can't wait to discover more of his music. But we've got Ed there coming in with this, bar isn't the best place to find a lover, so the bar is where I go, or the club. So he's more of like, it's almost like he's speaking on pitch, very much a thicker vocal fold sound or a chest voice sound. Me and my friends said, you know, it's sort of like that speaky sort of sound. It's very comfortable in his range. That's why, you know, he's been doing it for a really long time. That's why he looks relaxed doing it. Talk slow. When you come over and start up a conversation with just me, and trust me, I'll give it a chance. Now take my hand, stop, then the man on the jukebox, and then we start to dance. You're singing like, girl, you know I want your love. Your love was handmade for somebody like me. Come on now, follow my lead. I may be crazy, don't mind me, say what? Let's not talk too much. Grab on my waist and put that body on me. Come on now, follow my lead. Come on now, follow my lead. Well, I'm in love with the shape of you. You push and pull like a magnet do. This song, actually, a lot of people always want to sing. I don't think I've had a look at Ed Sheeran here on the channel, have I? So maybe this is the first one. He tends to sort of stay around the same sort of part of his vocal range, which is why I don't necessarily have a look at him. So
Trust me, I'll give you a chance, but with my hands up, and I'm ready, I'll start to dance. You know, it's like he's speaking on pitch, which I absolutely love about Ed Sheeran, that he really just does what he's very, very good at. And he's worked really, really hard coming from like a busking background, and basically for the last sort of like, what was it, 15 years, being relatively big on the scene of music. So let's just go back on that.
Follow my lead. I may be crazy, don't mind me, say what? Let's not talk too much. Grab on my waist and put that body on me. Come on now, follow my lead. Come on now, follow my lead. Well, I'm in love with the shape of you. You push and pull like a magnet do. Although my heart is falling too. I'm in love with your body. And last night you were in my room, and now my bed sheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. Well, I'm in love with your body.
We're gonna go and have another little look at that. Oh my goodness me, I'm loving as well that he's like bringing and if I wish that I could understand what he's saying. Is he, let me know down in the comments, is he now singing the lyrics from Ed Sheeran's song, or is he singing completely different lyrics? Because obviously I've got no idea. So when we're looking at Ed Sheeran, just before we get to Diljit, you'll notice there that it kind of like, bar isn't the best place to find a lover, so the bar is where I go. I always said the bar is at the club, right? So you'll notice actually that the distance between the notes that he's singing is actually not very wide. This is actually quite good actually if you were looking at working on a chest voice song. So it's around that middle C. I'm in love with the shape of you. So this would actually be really, really good if you're working on your chest voice. But if you're interested in learning more about the chest voice and you'd like to work on yours, then check out the link in the description below, because that is one of the lesson series that I have available at the Vocal Academy.
Although my heart is falling too, I'm in love with your body. And last night you were in my room, and now my bed sheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. Well, I'm in love with your body.
I really love that he took his, I was thinking to myself like for a second there, is that pre-record? There's definitely like a plugin or something being used. I'm sorry, I'm not like up to play with all of the words, but there's like definitely his sound is going through some sort of, now not with the pitching, I'm not talking about it, just sounds a little bit electronic, and you can tell it's sort of like gone through something. But although actually maybe I stand corrected, maybe I need to have a little bit of a listen to his songs. So, oh my goodness me, when we're talking about like indie music, we also have to remind ourselves that it uses a completely different set of musical scales and a completely different set of techniques and what is kind of considered to be an acceptable sound. The one thing that I really love though about it is the intricacy of all of those little notes. Now, I'm not an expert, I can't even sing them. This is just like incredible, but we're talking about like, maybe I could if I practiced, but we're talking about like little quarter and half, you know, quarter semitones and things like that. These like incredible sounds that they're making. Let's just go back on that.
We're in my room, and now my bed sheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. Well, I'm in love with your body.
he's sort of sitting around where it kind of sounds like he was speaking, but I don't really know his voice, so I would need to really have a listen to the way he's speaking. Da 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 da. We've got no air coming through that sound whatsoever. And just through what I've noticed, again, not an expert, what I've noticed with Indian singing is that there's a lot of play between the tongue tension. So the da-da and the pulling back of the tongue is often used in order to darken that sound. Now, as I say, I would need to really have a talk with someone who was an expert in this to really like hone in on the vocal technique. But there's a very much a play with that tongue position and the position of the back of the throat as well. We'll see, maybe he'll go a little bit higher. We're going to see a little bit of that because I know with female Indian singing, it has a lot to do with like bringing in a lot of that twang. When he sings his own songs, I suppose I don't really listen to a lot of Ed Sheeran. When I hear Ed Sheeran singing his songs, it just sounds so easy because I suppose I hear so many people like really struggle with the pitching of these songs, especially seeing as like, especially for female voices, they sit like relatively high. If you sing them in the original key, don't sing them in the original keys, yeah? So that apart from Shape of You, this is a really, really good female chest voice song, and maybe for men it might be a little bit too high. So we're seeing quite a lot of work going on here in Ed's neck. Look, don't think too much about it. He's singing this one song to a massive audience. He's probably having to sing quite loud actually into the microphone because it's very, very loud what's coming in. And also he's been singing this song for a really long time, so I wouldn't even like remotely think about this. And when you're singing one song, it makes a huge difference to what you can do with your voice as opposed to whether you're singing, when you're singing a whole concert full of songs, you need to like kind of pace yourself a little bit.
Come on now, follow my lead. I may be crazy, don't mind me. Say what? Let's not talk too much. Grab on my waist and put that body on me. Come on now, follow my lead. Come on now, follow my lead. I'm in love with the shape of you. It doesn't move like a magnet do. Oh, my heart's falling too. I'm in love with your body. Last night you were in that room, and now my bed sheets smell like you. It's maybe something brand new. I'm in love with your body. Hey, throwing your hands in the air, clap.
This is just so cool. I just think it's so fantastic. And also like, just the patterns are just so wonderful. I'd love to spend like a little bit more time getting to know the patterns of these songs and actually like learning a little bit more about them. But let me know down in the comments what if Diljit is one of your favorite singers. Let me know down in the comments what I should be having a look at. Live performances only, please, because I love live performances. I would absolutely love to hear more of his song, maybe in a little bit more of range and more of the things that he sings on his own. You know what? I really, really, really love to see. He performed on the Jimmy Fallon show. I think I'm definitely going to have a look at that. Oh my goodness me. Very exciting. I just really love that Ed Sheeran, I've seen, you know, around with his, you know, on YouTube, that he's, you know, hanging out with some really cool artists and like lots of different artists. And I absolutely love that, you know, he went into, obviously in Birmingham, he's very well known in the UK, but he wasn't the like superstar in that situation. And he still goes out and has an awesome time. And I just think that's so fantastic. I mean, obviously everyone there would have been like, you know, oh, wow, shit, Ed Sheeran, you know, it's hard to get tickets to his show. But obviously Diljit was the main attraction. And also, did you notice whenever he started singing or like was moving around, everyone would just go, and it go absolutely wild. I just love that. So fantastic to see. Wow. Honestly, it was very, very similar in terms of both of them with their vocal technique. Very, very kind of samey a little bit. It's very, with Ed Sheeran's side, very spoken on pitch. And with Diljit, he kind of repeated the same da-da-da, you know, amazing, intricate melody. I would love to really hear him shine on one of his own songs as well, to kind of hear the difference, because I think there's just more voice in there to be had. So thank you so much for joining me today. I honestly have no idea what sounds like that one, but I'm going to have a think and I'm going to put the video up here. If you're interested in learning more about singing or you would like to improve your vocal technique, then check out the link in the description below, because, well, I'd love to have you join the Vocal Academy to help you sing with more control and more confidence in 2025. I can't even believe that I'm saying that. It's like really, really near, but that's absolutely crazy. Have an awesome rest of your day and happy singing. Just remember that literally anyone can learn to sing. You just have to like be given the tools, and that's what I'm here to do. I want to give you the tools so you can feel really confident with your singing voices. Happy singing. Ka kite anō.